make repair kits. The first thing you should be doing in the forging anvil is making an iron knife. An iron knife will allow you to make something called repair kits, which is 1 softwood billet and 10 nails. Okay, and you craft that with the iron knife. Now, repair kits are extremely handy because once the durability goes down on your buildings which are actively getting used, once the durability goes down too low, they will become damaged and then they will turn to ruins. Okay, now that in mind, we're going on to now. If you start, depending on what skills you've picked when you're making your character, if your farming skills low, you can always go out and look for seeds. Now, it is under herbs, I think, as well, or something edible. I'm not 100% sure, but it's one of them. And if you find wheat, you can either plant it in your little farm, or you can build a quern stone. It's 1 handle and 2 stone. It's easy to make. And then what you do is you right click it and then you do farm and then grind. I don't have any wheat on me at the minute, but this will pull it from your inventory straight away. Now, and you will get flour. Now, a lot of people still don't do this. This gets your farming up relatively quickly if you have wheat. Now, if there's more than one of you and you have someone actually dedicated to gathering you like seeds and whatnot, you can have your farmer just grinding on here and getting your getting their farming up by using that. Now, or if you don't want a quern stone, depending on how you want to start, is build a farm. Now, this is a small farm, but it's going to do me and my 2 friends for the time being to get started. Now, it's always, you don't have to have it fenced off, it just looks a little bit tidier and neater. Now, it's always good to plan ahead. So this is just a little bit of cropping at the minute because we want to see how the crops are going to react to winter time. So yeah, now on your farm, once your farming's up to a high enough level, you'll be able to plant apple trees and mulberry trees. Now, it's the apple trees you want before you even think about mulberry trees. Is have a look around the map and look for 90 plus apple trees and get the saplings off it, but always double check the saplings because early on your skills will dictate the quality of the saplings. Now, you will not, the chances of you getting the corresponding sapling with the quality of the tree is slim. Now, as your skills go up, your skills will your saplings will start matching the quality of the apple tree. Now, to plant apple trees, you can't just plant them on fertile soil or soil. It just doesn't happen. Now, what you have to do is get forest soil, and the easiest way to do that is just run over to where trees are, and at the base of trees you will just there's gathering there. That, by the way, if you want to gather berries and mushrooms, it's always at the base of trees on forest soil. Right, terraforming. So you want to be low in the ground at the base of trees, and you get forest soil. That is the only place where you get forest soil from, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, and then you'll drop the forest soil on the floor. So I've already got some here. And then once your farming is 60, I believe, you can plant, yes, apple and mulberry trees. Now, it's always good to have these, because you need to have a source of food for the next thing I'm going to show you. Right. This is starting to take you down the animal law route now, which helps you a lot in the long run. I always tend to go with 2 coops. You can do more if you want, but the more coops you have, the more work it is, and the more of a pain in the arse it comes down the road. Now, this one's got hares in it. Right? They're quite happy to eat apples. Now, these will breed over time. These aren't very good quality right now, but they will get about 90 quality eventually, after a bit of work. Now, so what are coops for? Well, they give you dung, so you can fertilize the ground, so you can get better returns on your crops, which is definitely going to be better in the winter, for the winter times. Now, they also, when your animals start getting older, as you, what happened there? Right, as your animals get older, you can kill them, sacrifice them, or whatever it is, slaughter, sorry, and you'll get like a rabbit fur off them, which makes thin leather. Right, now that's further down the road, so you'll get thin leather off them, and white meat. White meat you can make food from, and you'll get other bits and pieces every now and then from them as well for alchemy. Now, this one's going to be for, this is the unbuilt state, by the way, what it looks like. This one's going to be for chickens. Now, it's exactly the same for chickens, but what you can do with chickens is harvest. You can harvest eggs from them every hour. So, and when you say slaughter a chicken, you'll get white meat also, plus you'll get feathers. Okay? You don't get any pelts, furs, from chickens, but the feathers are for archery. Now, you need to keep these fed, and you need to rotate through the lower quality animals inside the coops to get, and then if you get the lower quality out the way once they start breeding, and then having the higher quality left inside, you'll start breeding better quality, and so on, so on, so on, and then you'll get better furs in the long run, which is better quality for trading, and so forth. So this is how I think you should start. And obviously you need, before I forget, you need a little shack. These are useful because you can store stuff inside of them, and you can put a bed in here if you want. But the thing is, you can set it as your home. Now, if you die, or if you run down south and you've caught an animal, and you're too overburdened and you want to pray yourself home, you will come back to your home location. You will get teleported here. Now, that is very handy. So yeah, I hope this has helped. This is like a very basic setup. It works. A couple of barrels also help you out to get started once you've got the furnace up and running. The forge and anvil. But yeah, very basic setup. It works. It's never failed me. And you can alter this as you're going along, you know what I mean? It's this. I'll do some more little videos like this as I progress, and try to help the new bros out a bit more, because there's a lot of questions, and there's also a lot of older videos out there before, like pre-DirectX 11, and a lot of stuff's changed in that time. So yeah, I'll catch you all later. I hope this helps somebody out there. Anyways, take care, guys.